and introduce Angie, and then let Angie tell a little bit?
Sure.
I mean, or you don't want to introduce her?
Okay, so I'm a guest. Okay, all right.
All right. We're live. Sandy, you want to go and introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, hi. My name is Sandi Renteria, and I want to first of all thank you guys for showing up and watching our hangout here as we explain some really exciting stuff about a product that we are all excited about. A little bit about me. I used to be a real estate broker until the real estate crashed. I'm in Arizona, and so I spent a few years fumbling trying to figure out what I was going to do, and I stumbled upon this exciting product, and now I'm sharing it with everybody else. And anyway, so there you go. Introduce Angie, and then let Angie tell a little bit. Uh-oh. I mean, or you don't want to introduce her.
Okay, so
is that you? It's Sandy.
Showing up and watching our hangout here.
Is that you, Sandy?
I don't think so.
Is it me?
I'm sorry.
Welcome, guys.
it's not mine.
Did it end?
No.
Somebody's got another window open.
I don't have any other windows open. I mean, I have windows open, but nothing for that. Years fumbling, trying to figure out.
It's coming from me. Look at my green light.
Sorry, everybody. Let us figure this out. We'll get it.
Whoops. Next stuff happens.
Oh. Sorry, the actual hangout was on my browser, so when we went live, it started going nuts. Sorry about that, guys. All right.
It's a learning experience.
That's right. All right. My name is Edie Arhus, and obviously technically challenged. And I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 little ones, which are 7, 5, and 21 months. So I stay pretty busy, and I get really excited about this travel membership, GRN, because it can provide so much for our family, and just in a sense of taking trips, and also just to be part of something that is such a great product. And we have Angie Hernandez with us tonight, and she is going to share some of her stories and the insights as well, because she's had the product for quite a while. So Angie, introduce yourself.
Hello. As she said, I'm Angie Hernandez, and thanks you guys for coming on. And yeah, I mean, we wanted to go over the ins and outs of the membership tonight. I'm really excited to share my experience and talk about Edie's and Sandy's experiences with the membership and the back office and everything that goes along with Global Resorts Network. I think it's just a fabulous, fabulous luxury travel membership for you know, anybody who either likes to travel or, of course, would like to make some commissions and things like that. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited.
Awesome.
Thank you, Angie.
Yes. All right. I'm getting my thing up here. All right, there we go. All right. So basically, you guys are here because you saw an ad or something that was posted about how you can save 60 to 90% off of your vacation. And one of the key points that I'm going to go through is talk about hot weeks and what those are and why you want to use them and where you can go for only $3.98 per week and sometimes even less than that. And you'll also see some comparisons between the distributors, or I'm sorry, the discounters versus GRN, the travel membership. So I know Sandy's going to first go off and tell about her trip that she has taken. She's actually taken quite a bit, but I think she's going to talk about Cabo.
I am. And yes, I actually have taken several trips. I have been a member since 2006, so I have taken numerous trips, my family and I. But the first one I want to talk about is our trip to Cabo San Lucas. And it happened to be right after we bought our membership in 2006. It was my daughter's graduation, high school graduation, and she and a bunch of her friends wanted to take a senior trip. And, you know, with high school kids, they're on a budget. They really don't have a lot of money. But with my membership, I was able to reserve 4 rooms so that we could all stay, you know, in the same resort and next to each other. And I think the resorts, each room was $698. And with the amount of kids that came, it ended up being about $190 per person, and that's for 7 nights and 8 days. So with us, you know, me being able to reserve these rooms and share them with friends at the same discounted rate, you know, we were able to do a lot of day trips. We went, you know, on wave runners. We went horseback riding. We did a snorkeling trip. We did, we rode quads out in the desert. I mean, we just did something every day, and we were able to also, you know, go eat at some nicer restaurants, even though the kids were still on a budget, but they were able to do a little bit more because it was, you know, such an inexpensive way to travel, you know, with their hotel room being $190 a piece. I mean, for 7 nights and 8 days. So, you know, the parents were able to, you know, give them an extra money so they could do all these day trips. So it was a wonderful first experience, and, you know, I'm happy about it. So with that being said, Angie, actually, we're going to bring on Angie and let her tell her about her first GRN trip. So go ahead, Angie.
Okay. All right. Well, you just made me want to go to Cabo, girl.
Oh my gosh, the resort was beautiful, by the way. I mean, it was right on the beach and right in where it was all the activity.
Well, that's one on my coming up list to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, my first trip that I went on with Global, I joined back in 2008, and I had never been able to take my kids on a real vacation before. And so we immediately went, and we went to Orlando, and we stayed in Kissimmee, right there down the street from all the hustle and bustle of all the Disney and the Universal Studios and all of that. And we stayed at the Bahama Bay Resort and Spa. It's over a 4-star, I believe. And we had an entire condo. I mean, it was 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, full kitchen, full living room, dining room, lanai. The kitchen was fully stocked with all the dishes and everything you would possibly need. It had a laundry room so we could wash our own clothes right there in the condo. And, you know, we did all the fun Disney stuff for a week, and we also got to go out to Cocoa Beach, and my kids saw the ocean for the first time, you know, because of Global Resorts Network. And so that was very, very exciting and special for me, you know, as a mom, to be able to do that and know that it wasn't the last time. You know, a lot of people just save up for a vacation and they go on one big vacation. Well, with Global, I mean, this is a lifetime of vacations at huge discounts. So it's not just a one-time thing. So that's just really exciting. But we enjoyed our condo so much. It was so comfortable and so big. You know, at the time, I mean, it was bigger than our apartment, you know. So we had a pretty good time. And, you know, when the week was $5.99. $5.99 for the whole week. And when we checked in, there were other people checking into the same size unit that we were getting, and they were paying like $2,000.
Wow.
So, yeah, so we were just like, I had a little smirk on my face, you know, like, wow, I just paid $600 for a week. And I mean, so it was pretty amazing. And you know, when I booked my vacation, when I went into the back office, decided where I wanted to go, the week I wanted to go there, and just sent a request, one click of a button, and I got an email back from them within 24 hours, and it said, here's your confirmation, you're all ready to go. Print out your confirmation, take it to the counter, and you're done. So I did that. I just printed out my confirmation and had that little piece of paper. And when I showed them at the desk, that it was Global Resorts Network, they were just like, they lit up and they were just like, oh, well, Miss Hernandez. So they like the GRNers. They like us because they know that we're going to use those units and they're going to get that business. So it was really nice. We got spoiled a little bit. And I can say to this day it was the best vacation that I've ever been on.
That's awesome. That's great.
Awesome.
Good story. Good experience.
It was. It was. We still talk about it to this day.
And you will for a lifetime.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
What vacations are for.
Right.
That's right.
Well, as we all know, that traveling can be expensive. The average family of 4 can spend anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 per week, and that's just a week's stay. And that's not including airfare or anything like that. That's just the hotel, resort, whatever. And the average family of 4 takes anywhere from 2 to 3 vacations per year because of job and financial constraints as well. And I know I've heard plenty of people say that if money were no object, they would always travel. They would just be traveling all the time if they had that opportunity and if it wasn't so expensive. So, that's definitely something to think about.
Right. And that you're right. I mean, everybody, especially when you have a family, or even if you don't have a family, everybody wants to travel. They want to go on vacation. They want to go see the world, and they always stress about how are they going to pay for it. And that's where we come in to play, because we really are able to go to these beautiful resorts, 3- and 4-star resorts at, sometimes if it's a hot week, for $398 or less for the 7 nights and 8 days. And most families can scrounge up, and save $398 to take their family on a vacation. So it's a great deal.
Right. And like I said at the very beginning, that we were going to talk about hot weeks and what exactly those are. And it's simply a week that costs only $398, and sometimes even less. It can be, I believe, what's the lowest? $270, $290?
Yeah, I'm thinking like $210 maybe, or something. I don't know.
There's some that are less than $200.
Oh, really?
We can get big groups, like if we've got a bunch of units at one resort.
Mm-hmm.
They can be $150 or $198 just to get rid of them. They want to sell them, and they're not crappy resorts. They're really nice ones. A lot of them are actually all-inclusive option. So with the teeny weeny little bit you'd pay for the week, you can do the all-inclusive option, and of course add that onto it, and you're still getting a huge deal because everything's included.
Right.
So we've got some of those too.
Definitely discounted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that week is for 7 nights and 8 days, and it also is date specific. So if you have somewhere in your head that you want to go and you're not really worried about the dates, you will want to take advantage of the hot weeks. They are definitely very popular.
Right.
In GRN, I know a lot of people end up doing their vacations that way. So, that's pretty big.
And so just to give you an example, I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share with everybody. And I took a couple of snapshots of our back office of some examples of the hot weeks. And for instance, as you can see, these particular hot weeks, they all say they're $398. This is on our first page. And it starts out with different resorts from 2 bedrooms to 1 bedrooms. And these are like in South Wales, and we've got Victoria, and then we have some down here in the Bahamas. So, like I said, we have, for a whole week, 7 nights and 8 days, it's $398. And then let me do a second snapshot. I scrolled on down because there's like pages and pages of the hot weeks. So I scrolled on down and I found these hot weeks that I took a snapshot of. We've got resorts that are in the Dominican Republic. We've got Fiji Island. We have France, and we've got the French Polynesian. And as you can tell down at the very bottom, we have some resorts in Greece. Again, the most you're going to pay is $398. And in one of the examples I'm going to show you later is a lot less than $398 for the week. So, yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna show you a little bit, or talk to you a little bit about discounters versus Global Resorts Network. And we're gonna basically, the reason why I guess that's not really how I wanted to say it, but the way that discounters, and what I'm talking about there is Expedia, Travelocity, all those online travel companies. And the reason why they can give you deals per se is they pay millions of dollars in advertising to be discounted sites. So those resorts will pay millions to get onto those. However, they pass those costs on to you. The Expedia, Travelocity, all that, they take their best bid price, and not all hotels and condos are even available. So some resort operators, they refuse to pay the big bucks, so they work volume deals basically for us, and that's why GRN is one of the highest things and what you want to definitely be involved in and be a part of.
Right.
And I know that GRN's president, Al Morales, came up with this concept many years ago, and he simply told them that he can guarantee them 30+ a month occupants if the resort gave him bottom basement prices. So the resorts have vacancies pretty much every month, and what they want to do is they want to make sure that at least something is better than nothing. So they want to fill those spots, even if it's $398 a week. They're going to want those spots taken as well. So that's definitely, something to look at. That's one of the reasons why GRN can do those bottom basic prices.
Right. And another, to add on to what Edie was saying is, the resorts do want those rooms filled up because most resorts do have all the amenities. They have the restaurants, the gift shops, the lounges, the bars, different, clubs and stuff. So they know that if they can get the people in the resorts, that they will spend money in all their different amenities that they have there. So they recoup some of the price as well, or some of some more revenue. And also, just to Edie said, Al Morales, he started this concept many years ago. In fact, he's been in business for over 26 years. And if you look him up on the Better Business Bureau, he's got a AAA rating. So, that's just some validity that we aren't a fly-by-night company. We've been around, and we have, and we're going to be around. We have a lot more to go. Yeah. And let's see. And then you may be wondering, why would you want to be a Global Resort Network member? Well, first of all, we have, over 5,000 properties worldwide to choose from, and you're never going to pay retail. And these resorts are 3-, 4-, and 5-star resorts. It is a lifetime membership that is transferable, willable, and sellable. There is a fee. I think it's $75 if you do any of those three. And you're able to take friends, just as I gave you an example. My first trip with my membership, I was able to reserve 4 rooms under my name. And you also will be able to give a gift of vacation for a birthday, a wedding, or a Christmas gift. And depending upon your membership level that you choose, you'll be able to travel 2, 10, or 20 weeks a year at wholesale prices. And therefore, you'll be able to enjoy many, many more vacations with these wonderful savings. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
You got anything to say about that, Angie?
I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well,
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Well, and I was going to say that, well, now I just lost my train of thought, so you go ahead.
All righty. Well, okay, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess, yeah, I'll do some price comparisons then. I'll just show you guys some examples of some resorts that we have in our back office and just kind of give you a price comparison. And let's see, the first one, I'm going to do a screen share again if I can get my computer to work with me, not against me. Okay, I live in Arizona, and so I know I'm very familiar with Sedona, Arizona, and it is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful destination, whether it's, you know, spring, fall, winter, or summer. There's tons of stuff to do, but this particular resort is, it's called The Ridge on Sedona Golf Resort, and I chose these weeks. It's a hot week, and it's for $398 for the week of November 29th through December 6th, 2013. It is a studio unit for 2 people, and as you can tell in the amenities, there's, you know, of course it's air conditioned. You have a kitchenette or kitchen. There's a microwave, a phone, carpet, coffee maker, refrigerator, and toast. So you're able to, you know, go pick up a few groceries if you want to, and, you know, eat your breakfast in your room, or, you know, set out, you know, by the pool or whatever. So you're able to enjoy, you know, the outdoors. And as you can see in this pic right here, that, you know, you've got the beautiful mountains, the red rock all around you, and there's, you know, tons of activities that you can do during the day. But anyway, so I went ahead and pulled this up on Expedia, and again, Expedia's best price was $118.70 per night, so a total of $883.40. Again, that's for 7 nights and 8 days, as you can see right here, the same exact week. And again, it's a studio unit, and so with that price comparison, come on, there we go. I said, Expedia's best price was $118 a night. This is a studio for 2 people. Global Resorts for the same exact unit was $398, which is a total of $485 savings, which is equivalent to 65% savings. And if you had a membership that you traveled 2 weeks a year, with those same type of savings, you would save $970. And if you chose a membership that had 10 weeks a year that you could travel, you'd save over $4,850. So that is huge. And then let's see, I was going to do a live comparison, and I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to, because I really want to show you guys my back office, and let me see. So here is our back office, and my family, we all like to go. Can you guys see that?
No.
Oh, you can't? Okay, well, I guess that's not going to work. I was going to show you the back office, but apparently I can't do that. So anyway, then I'll just go on to this next one that I had chose. I am doing a comparison on Timothy Beach Resort. It's in St. Kitts, which is down in the Caribbean. And if you know anything about, you know, those islands, they're kind of peninsula type islands, and so one side is, yes.
I don't see your screen.
Uh-oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, let me get back over here. Maybe that's why. I didn't have my screen share on. Oh my gosh. So, okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good, dear.
Okay. So again, it's this beautiful resort is, you know, on the one of the islands in the Caribbean. One side is the Caribbean Sea, and the other side is the Atlantic Ocean. And this particular one is also a hot week. It is from November 2nd through November 9th, which is coming up really quickly. It's for a 1-bedroom unit for 4 people, and it's $235 for the 7 nights and 8 days. Again, the unit amenities, it has a television, air conditioning, you know, phone, a kitchen, a coffee maker, you know, those type of things. And I pulled that same exact resort up on Expedia. Their best price was $111 per night, which is for the 7 nights for the exact same unit, 1 bedroom, and the same dates as you see. It's $947. The comparison, let me see if it'll pull it up. My computer sometimes is really slow, and I apologize, but apparently it's not going to work with, there we go. Expedia's price, the best price was $111 a night. This is for the 1 bedroom unit for 4 people, and GRN's price for the exact same unit was $235. That is $713 of savings, which is equivalent to 75% savings over what you could get on, retail price. If you use those same savings, the $713 for 2 weeks out of the year, you've saved over $1,426, and if you use the same savings for 10 weeks, you've saved $7,130. So as you can tell, I mean, it's crazy the savings that you can, I mean, especially if you're not picky about the weeks, you just want a destination, and you can save some big money and just go enjoy, your vacations.
Right.
Wow. And I also wanted to put in there that not all of your vacations have to be an entire week. If you want to get away, you can do short stays too. And I love that GRN has the short stay option to where you don't have to use an entire week if you can't. So you can squeeze in some more mini vacations anytime you want, which is really cool.
Right.
Good point. Awesome.
And you know what? I'm going to, before you go on, Edie, I'm going to try to see if I can get my screen share to work again, because I do want to show this.
Okay.
And just give me a second. I think I'm working my magic. And maybe not. It doesn't look like it is. Okay. Well,
is it working?
No, it's not going to work. So, okay, never mind.
All right. Well, you want to share the screen share the prices?
I can do that.
All right. Awesome.
Is it showing up?
Not yet.
Okay. Screen share. There we go.
Ta-da!
Did that show up? Okay. I just want to make sure.
That was good.
Okay.
All right, and guys, as you can see, there's 3 different memberships to choose from. There's Silver, Platinum, Platinum Plus. And they are all very much similar. The only thing different is the number of weeks you can choose, and of course the prices. Silver, you have 2 premium weeks, and that price is $1,995. And these prices here, that's the only thing you're going to pay for. I mean, that's it. There are no maintenance fees. There's no annual fees. There's no monthly fees. I mean, this is it. The only thing, if you were to will it, sell it, or transfer it, then you have a $75 fee, and that's it.
Right.
So other than that, if you decide to do the Platinum, which is our most popular, you get 10 premium weeks, and then you get unlimited instant weeks, which means if you decide to do a hot week, that does not count as your 10 premium weeks, which is awesome. They're all 100-year memberships. You have access to 5,000 plus resorts worldwide, and they range from anywhere to $398 to $799 per week. And of course, you just saw that the St. Kitts was $235, I think, so it does go lower than $398. And the Platinum is $4,995. The Platinum Plus, you get 20 premium weeks for $12,500. And that's pretty big too. I mean, you really have to sit back. If you are the jet setter, you want to travel all the time, the Platinum Plus would probably be your best bet. But Chris and I, we own the Platinum. Sandy and Angie both own the Platinum. It is the most popular one.
Yes.
So,
well, and also, if you think about it from perspective of versus a timeshare, I mean, somebody's going to pay $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 for a timeshare, and they're so limited to where they can go. They can either go to one place, or they can just use one company's resorts, which is maybe 4 or 5, worldwide, and there's only certain weeks they can go, and there's fees, maintenance fees, yearly taxes, and things like that. And this is a one-time fee, lifetime, no other fees, no other taxes, nothing. And that kicks timeshares butt,
Right. Oh, right. I mean, Chris and I actually did a video a couple of days ago about just say no to timeshares.
Right.
And how there is another alternative and a better alternative.
And you know what? There is a 3-day right of rescission. If you have, recently purchased a timeshare in the last 3 days, you can cancel it. So,
I did not know that. That's cool.
There is.
Awesome.
And, I wanted to reiterate again why you would want to, buy a membership through Edie, myself, or Angie. I mean, again, it's you pay, once, and you enjoy a lifetime of multiple annual reoccurring holidays with your family and friends. You can, you can choose a package that fits your travel lifestyle. As you can see, we've got 3 plans, and we've got over 5,000 luxury resorts. You're no longer gonna pay monthly dues or maintenance fees like you would a timeshare, and there's no blackout dates, and there's no restrictions. You have unlimited guest weeks. You have unlimited specials. You have unbeatable cruise deals, which we haven't even touched on that because we do offer cruise packages. We also offer, really incredible airfare, rates. We have also in our back office, you can, if you need a car rental, there's car rental discounts, and the customer service is, exceptional. I mean, it is over the top. I will give you an example of that. One of the resorts or one of the trips that I took, my family and I, we went to Park City skiing because we actually like to travel over the holidays, usually between Christmas and New Year's, and go skiing. So we had chose Park City. Well, the particular resort that I wanted that was in our back office, whenever I did the request, they sent me a response back, relatively fast, and said that wasn't available. Would you like me to find a resort that is compatible to the same or comparable to the same one we chose? And we said absolutely yes, that was fine. So within hours we got a response back, and they gave us a resort that was, actually it happened to be in a much better location. It was in the right in the Prospector Square of Park City, so we were able to walk more places. And it was the same thing. It was a 1-bedroom. It had a small kitchen, a breakfast area. It had a living room with a TV and everything, and it was I think $698 for the whole week. And we did stay the whole week, and it happened to be over New Year's. So what I wanted to just elaborate on was how well the customer service was. They were so willing to accommodate us when a resort happened to be not available, over New Year's. So they, did find us a resort. So,
awesome.
Anyway,
That's cool.
And as you guys can see too, I'll mention this a little later as well, just for the reminder, but these prices, they will be going up, and I believe November 1st. That's the last time I had heard of the dates. Yeah. So, if you definitely travel and you want to save money doing it, you can you'll want to get in on this before that happens. So save yourself some money and get in, I guess.
Right.
But there are over 50,000 happy GRNers, and like I said before, Chris and I are one of them. I know these girls are one of them as well.
I am.
100%. And before I joined GRN, I had looked at every possible travel membership out there. Literally, I can't even name them all. Of course, some of them are probably gone by now because it was back in '08. But I looked at so many different memberships and compared, and I was very analytical about the entire process, and this was by far the best one. It really was. So I'm completely happy with it.
I mean, I'm very happy. I mean, you know, and I keep saying, because I wasn't really telling any of my friends or family about this wonderful travel membership that I had, and I could kick myself in the butt because, you know, I'm going to go back and pull all my receipts and stuff, because I have saved them all, because I do scrapbooking, and, you know, I haven't done those scrapbooks yet, but I will. So I'm going to figure out what the savings is that, you know, I would have paid retail, you know, and some of them I'll have to do a, you know, shoot from the hip type thing, because maybe the rates have gone up or down, you know, if I go through Expedia or whatever. But, you know, I'm going to figure out how much savings. So I'm pretty certain I've made my membership fee back. So,
Yeah,
anyway.
You have.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Maybe
pretty
even on my
excited.
first one, actually, because I bought my membership like back in 2006. So, you know, it was when the rates were a little bit cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mine was a little cheaper as well. And
Yeah.
right now, at some point in the future, they're going to say, oh, that was back when they were cheaper. So everybody needs to jump on board.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So,
I'm very excited to do that. We haven't taken our trip yet, our first trip. I had a baby, and then it just kind of threw us all for a loop. So we are planning one in the near
that happens.
future. Yeah. So, you know,
Edie, you were talking about going to that one that I did a video on the other day, that one in Colorado.
Yes.
There's
Springs it was.
Yeah, the one where there's 2 units side by side with 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom in each one, and they're like separate family units all together for 1 week. Oh, it's so cool. We should all go.
Right. Pagosa Springs is a beautiful area, by the way.
Let's go skiing.
Yeah.
Let's all go. Whoever joins with us tonight can come on this Colorado vacation with us. We'll just rent the whole place.
And Angie, do you have anything else to say? I mean, you know, that you want to talk about?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. This is great. I get so excited talking about it. I'm just giddy right now.
Yeah. Well, I want to say that, you know, again, you know, the rates are going to go up, and we believe November 1st is the date that they've gave us. So if you choose to, you know, buy a membership through any one of us, but for myself anyway, and I think maybe Edie, that if you buy a Platinum or a Platinum Plus through Edie or myself, I know, is this right, that we're going to give you a $500 Visa gift card. So that way you can, you know, definitely take your first vacation or go buy your new skis or your ski boots or your new jacket and go skiing.
Yeah. I actually do have a free vacation offer as well, so I am offering free vacation for my Platinum members as well. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and screen share. Angie, I'm sorry, I don't have your contact information, but let me see if I can get that. If you want to get a hold of, you know, Edie or myself, this is our information, if I can get it to share.
Yeah, make sure that you, whoever brought you in, you get with that person.
Right. And if you have any questions, you know, here is Edie and I's email addresses, so that, you know, if you got questions, you know, email us, or, you know, we have our phone numbers here. Go ahead and, you know, call us. You know, we're happy to answer any questions that you may have, and or, you know, visit our websites. You can do that as well. So, and
yeah,
I'm sure
we're all on Facebook. So
right. We are all on Facebook. Yes. So, you know, our names are right there.
I plaster my information all over anything that I have out there. So anybody that came on here with me, I've got my information available for you as well. Either my Facebook or my YouTube or wherever you found me from. So yeah, I've got that out there.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
So, Edie, you have anything else you want to say?
I think that's it. Oh, well, I know Angie touched on this a little bit earlier, but there is also, if you decide that you really enjoy it, and of course you're sharing it, there is a way for you to also make really great commissions on just sharing information and getting it out there. So that is an option, and definitely contact either one of us and we can kind of go into more detail about that. But yeah, I did want to touch base on that a little bit.
And I want to note as well that we mentioned that the prices are going up. And they're not going to be going up by just a couple $100s. They're going to be going up significantly, and there's going to be a big difference in the prices because their resorts have expanded and they have gotten so much more inventory, and the value of the membership has just skyrocketed, and they haven't raised the prices in so many years. So it's definitely worth the increase, but if you get in now at the lower price point, and then you decide you want to turn around and resell the memberships, your commissions will go up as well. So there's a strategy here that people can definitely use. Get in now at the lower price, and hey, benefit from the higher commissions later. And there's nothing wrong with that. So by November 1st, hey, you're good to go.
Right.
So I just wanted to note that as well.
Yep. Good point, Angie. I like where you were going.
Hey, we could go on and on for another half hour about all that.
Oh my gosh, we could. You know.
Yeah, we could.
And you know, I'll throw this out there. If you guys want, if you are serious about it, and you're struggling with a way to pay, we can help you out there. So just, you know, send us a private message and we'll share that information with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you ladies are awesome. I've enjoyed this so much.
Thank you, Angie, for coming and sharing with us. We love you.
Love you, girls. Can't wait to see y'all at the next live event and hug your necks again.
Hey, you know, that's November. We're going to be there. You know.
Well, have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for joining. Good night.
Thank you, guys.